good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and at the end of this video, if you like it, give me a thumbs up and check out some of my old content. I guarantee it's going to be a lot of crazy stories, knowledge, wisdom, just overall a good time when it comes to as far as content, as far as prison content, vlogs, little landmarks around LA. And if you have any suggestions, you want me to go out and get some footage for you, I'll gladly do it. But without you letting me know in the comments, I won't know what you want to see. So first and foremost, let me just shout out all the new subscribers, whether you're long form term video subscribers or short video subscribers. I'ma still keep dropping the long form videos, and then I'm gonna be breaking down 60-second clips for the short video subscribers, so you guys can get a little bit of both. Before we get into it, man, I just want to cheers. I woke up this morning to 8K. I know it seems just 2 days ago I was doing a 7K cheers, so I want to do a salute with you guys, man. I appreciate you guys for that one, man, because you don't know how long it's taken to get to where I'm at. People think it's overnight, but it's not. It's for y'all. At least for a raza, for a brown male, especially from the hood, actually really from the hood, it's rare that they let us in, man. It's rare that we reach these heights. You know what I'm saying? The only ones you see reaching big heights like that are people that ain't never been where we come from. So it feels good, man, to know that not only my own people are supporting me, but you got a lot of people tapping in that I would never thought would be tapping in, and they're actually saying words like, hey, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say, in love and memory of my boy Suede, this is actually the shirt that I got at his vigil. If you guys haven't seen that vlog, check it out. Featuring Parkside Deco, the homie's little homie. This is the shirt I bought right there. I only put it on special occasions, man. I just wanted to just rock it for the video, just to keep his name alive, man. Rest in peace, my boy Suede. So today, I wanted to talk about out of state. I wanted to get in debt a little bit more. You know, I already said we were able to have Xboxes. For those people who seen the short that I dropped, a lot of people keep getting at me in the comments like, hey, I have a baby out there with so-and-so, or I have a baby out there with so-and-so. And I already know about this, and I was like, boom, idea. For those of y'all who ain't up on game, and don't be in the comments talking about, oh, you're telling, because these facilities ain't even housing California inmates no more. So whatever was going on over there, it's not going on no more, unless it's going on with another state. But as far as California inmates, I'm not saying no names. I'm not saying no CO names. So just dismiss me with that. But what I am telling you is real, raw, uncut stories. And plenty of sources can verify this. Just look in the comments from the last videos. So, in Mississippi, I never touched down in Mississippi. Let me just say that. But it's known from all the homies that were in Mississippi. And the reason I know is because there was a big old riot that happened. Well, not even riot. It was like 30 homies against like 3 or 4 COs. I remember one of the COs got stabbed bad, like 35 times. You know what I mean? He tried to snatch the tray from one of the homies' hands. The homie was going and trying to get an extra tray. Because when you're walking in line, it's just a big old line, and they hand out the tray through the tray slots. So the homie grabbed one tray, and then he was trying to gangster it and just grab another one and walk away with 2 because it was pizza day. And the Hura grabbed the tray from the homie's hand, like snatched it from him. So the homie ended up flighting him, and a lot of homies ended up getting shipped to Oklahoma. And they landed there around the same time I got there. This was like around 2010, the ending of 2010. I got there in September. So back to the story at hand. A lot of homies were getting there, and they were talking about like, hey, out there, the COs, there's a lot of female COs that were selling their pussy. You know what I mean? They were selling the pussy for a $200 GreenDot. And that's palabra. You know what I'm saying? That's on everything I love. That's what they were doing out there. And not only did I hear a lot of people saying that, but it ended up being a whole state of emergency in Oklahoma after a big riot in, I want to say 2012. You guys could look it up yourself. Big riot at the North Fork Correctional Facility in Oklahoma. So it ended up being a big riot, and some of the staff from Mississippi ended up coming down to Oklahoma to assist, like, because there was no inmate workers, nothing. All the COs, instead of inmates cooking the lunches and all that, the dinners, they had COs doing that shit. If anything, I want to say for like the first couple of weeks, we were getting the straight meals that they would give to, like, say, hurricanes and stuff like that. Straight boxes of nothing but like chips, like little sub sandwiches and stuff like that, little cookies. For the first couple of weeks, those are the meals we were getting because they declared a state of emergency. So they had some female COs coming from Mississippi, and a couple of them ended up staying, and they were doing their thug dizzle in Oklahoma as well. Talking about, you see homies back to back to back coming out of the CO's office. Because if anybody that's been there, it's a big old day room, and then there's the door where you walk in, and to your right is the CO's office. So it's a big old square, and then there's a bathroom inside of the CO office. So you could just walk inside the bathroom. Of course, not in the office, but there's a bathroom adjoining the office to where if you go in the bathroom, and no one can see you. You see homies. You know what I mean? Hey, getting their thug dizzle. You know what I mean? Me personally, I couldn't be so like that. You know what I mean? To like just go after I seen another motherfucker just come out of there. Like, come on, like you already know, like these people just hit, and you're gonna, hey, to each their own. You know what I mean? Motherfucker doing 5, 10, 20 plus years. You know what I mean? I don't judge. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was just a little story I wanted to touch on with you guys. Not only did we have Xboxes or PlayStation 3s, because it was either or. You could either get an Xbox or a PlayStation 3. We had cable TV. We had VH1, Comedy Central, Net Geo. We had MTV1, MTV2, ESPN1, ESPN2. We had ABC, TBS, TNT, A&E. We had the one that Fox, you know what I mean? The ones that all the American Horror Stories and all those shows come out on. We had Fox. Not Fox, FX. We had FX. We had like over 100 cable TV channels, you know what I mean? But the only reason why we had a lot of perks like that was because for any little thing, it'll be a one-on-one fight at the yard. We'll get slammed down for 3 months. Come back out, homies will do a boo-bop or something, get slammed down for another 3 months. Honestly, my first 2-3 years out of state was all lockdown. And then after the riot happened, you were only going to yard with the building next to you. Like, they straight build cages, like big cages to where only one building could fit, and that's how they would run yard. You know what I'm saying? So it ended up being hard because we're away from our families, and when we go out to yard, we're pretty much in a big old cage. Instead of it being just a single man cage, it's just a big old cage per building. They just built all kinds of cages in the back. One day you would go to wherever there's a basketball court. The next day you would go to where it's just a cage and there's only like one pull-up bar and dip bar over here, one pull-up bar and dip bar over here, and we alternate, you know what I mean? Everything, we segregated, so one will be for the blacks and the others, one will be for us, the whites and the paisas, you know what I mean? So it was a little bit rough, but come on, you know what I mean? We had Xboxes, PlayStations, cable TV. It stayed flooded with phones. It stayed flooded with everything. You know what I'm saying? You could even buy pussy type shit. It was crazy out of state. You know what I mean? I just wanted to touch on that. I'll get more in depth with it later. I want to get an interview of somebody else that was out there. You know what I mean? So if you were out there and you think you have good enough stories and you think you could convey them good, you know what I mean? You won't be shy on camera. Get at me, man. Get at me on IG or whether right here in the comments. And let's get something together. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, rest in peace, my boy Suede. Gone but never gonna be forgotten. I'm also try to hit the cemetery and go to his gravesite. Go drink a little brew, smoke a blunt. I'm gonna try to do that soon. It's just a little drive. Let's get it, man. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I appreciate the love, man. Yeet.